So what if we take something like this and make it bigger out of cardboard and wheels? Let's try it. Ha! As if I actually had a channel intro. You should probably know who I am. I'm Benji. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. Enjoy. So, I guess the idea really started with this way too small Wookiee Chewbacca onesie. But it's not really enough on its own. It kind of needed something else. And that got the wheels turning, right? There's a video popular with this guy dressed as Aladdin flying on a magic carpet. And I was like, cool, I could do that with the Millennium Falcon, skateboard, you slap it on the bottom, and then me, the good guy, not Darth Vader, rides on the Millennium Falcon, and it looks like it's flying, especially at night. So that was the idea, and it came to me at midnight, and I had 9 days before Halloween to get it done. And spoiler alert, I didn't make the deadline. This footage is from 2020, and it's 2022, so yeah, only 2 years late. That's what I'm thinking. A crossbeam, do you use wood? Do you need to buy wood? A skateboard, when it turns now, is what, like, so when you... Right here, this is the back of the board. Yeah. So when this turns, there's this like degrees in here. So this is when I turn, it'll just hit the ground. Fast. Enough for tonight. I need to go to bed. I'll probably play some Animal Crossing before doing that. We're making a Millennium Falcon sandwich. We have 3 pieces, the top, the bottom, and the middle, which is a little chewy. The middle is our most important part because this contains all the structure for the Millennium Falcon. So we have supports going both ways that'll keep the whole body rigid, attached to the skateboard, and then the 2 other sides are just for looks. So let's take a look at the structure. Bruh. This schematic. This is the schematic we're copying. So for the most part, I am trying to build this to scale. So we have 36 inches and the diagram I'm building it to scale is 30 millimeters. So it's like a 1 millimeter, roughly to an inch. Man, I'm so excited about this. It's so structural. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing recently. And this is the same red looking toolbox just in the game when you get a new tool. Metric. Everything's metric. The heck? Okay, board is attached and we're going out for test 1. This is Jerkface.
Wow. Well, that
Calling me a
so
jerk.
Weird.
I voluntarily came out here to help you when I had the option of no.
I forgot how I normally ride a skate.
Right? Whenever you like think about it, you forget.
works.
Nice.
Best part so far, that was the big thing, is when I turn, this is about a ½ inch off the ground still. So that means we can do the slope on the bottom side, lower to the middle, and it'll work out perfectly.
So now I gotta build the deck thingy thing with the gunny gun in the middle.
We've made an absolute mess of this entire room. I'm making good progress on the bottom of the ship. The next step will be to cover all of those faces with smooth cardboard.
A few moments later.
Focus. Just finished the bottom of the ship. It's shaping up really well. So now, we need to flip it over and start on the front.
This is one of my favorite parts of the process. I had some plans going into this. I had a ratio of how I was going to build this to scale. But at the same time, it was a lot of willy-nilly hot gluing things together. Cutting pieces of cardboard and putting them in place, cutting them again and gluing random things to random pieces. And it was a very unplanned method, but very organic. And there's something so special about seeing a form come together with these like useless pieces of cardboard that you can, with simple tools, cut a shape and form something incredible out of that. Something that you see in the movies, out of something that's so accessible in your home. And I think that's why I love this project so much.
End of night 4, I think, of working on this project. And we're getting really close. I, created the back thruster of the Falcon, thinking I could maybe put some LEDs or something fun in there. Really excited about that. I just added the top. One of the fun things is a little hatch. So this will screw down to the board. So this goes back in a place. 3D printed. The latch unlatched.
Well, I missed the deadline, but at least it's something.
I've been working on some major things. I finished the side cockpit over here. I've been working on a lot of details. Pattern bits that are recessed slightly. I have this black mat board that I've been making some of these small detail parts with. Makes beautiful lines, just look at that. Satellite dish now, escape pods on the side, vents, fins on the back.
This part made a big difference. I used a knife to cut lines in the cardboard and scored it with a tool. These little trenches will catch paint and really make these panels pop.
More glue. This is so much fun. I am just like sticking little pieces of mat board onto this, making it look like a massive chocolate chip cookie. It's so much fun because it's like adding so much detail, so much more than I anticipated would be added. ILM was the team of people that built the models for Star Wars episodes 1, 2, and 3. So Adam actually worked on the first 2 episodes for that. Do you want me to talk to you about kit bashing?
What?
Kit bashing. You want to learn? I was just telling the people on YouTube. So, kit bash. Airplane kits, train kits, and they all come with these like plastic pieces that are all a part of this big sheet. You bash together a bunch of different pieces from different kits to create something unique on your ship. So like the Millennium Falcon actually has a ton of small plastic pieces from other models. I have little plastic pieces I can glue to the ship. So that's kind of what these are. It's adding detail. I'm gluing them to the ship to add depth, bounce light around, make it look a lot fancier. And finally, after so many hours, I think we're ready to paint this beautiful cardboard Millennium Falcon.
Ain't that easy. We got a happy mountain.
When I paint it, I have several different layers. So I have clear coat, which I'm starting with to seal the cardboard so it doesn't absorb any moisture. Primer, which will give me a nice flat coat to put the rest on. Then I have a like light gray. And then I'll follow that up with some acrylics for some weathering. So paint will get stuck in the little cracks, in the grooves, in these panel lines, making it really pop and making it look super cool and authentic. And then clear coat again to seal it off. So lots of coats of paint. So that's what this weekend has in store for me.
When weathering a model, you're trying to match what it's like in the real world for dirt and rust and grime to interact with some object. Dirt will get stuck in cracks, rust will fall away and run down the slope. The corners of objects get more scuffs and scratches compared to the flat bits. The front of the ship is more likely to hit debris. The back of the ship is more susceptible to smoke and exhaust fumes. Acrylics work really well for this weathering process because they're cheap and work really well with water. Adding water is the easy way to control how much pigment of the acrylic you're getting on your subject. You can add a lot of water and make a wash, which will color or darken the whole area by just a little bit. Or you can go with straight acrylic, which is really bold, really pigmented, and you're going to get really strong color and definition from that. What I did was go right in the middle with some water, and that will stay in the cracks pretty well, but also you have a little bit of wetness to be able to wipe it away.
Oh yeah, look at that image. Oh, this is sweet. All right, we're gonna head upstairs and get this show on the road.
thanks for joining me along for this ride. It's been a really fun project, and I really hope you just enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.